After the age of 60, our bodies gradually change at an irreversible pace. The digestive system weakens, bones and joints begin to show signs of aging, and cardiovascular, brain, and immune functions also decline significantly. At this time, a scientific diet plays a vital role, not only helping to maintain health, but also preventing many chronic diseases. So what should you eat to stay healthy after 60? Below are 7 golden foods recommended by nutrition experts specifically for the elderly. First of all, it is impossible not to mention salmon and fatty fish. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which help protect the heart, reduce inflammation, prevent stroke, and memory decline. Omega-3 also supports vision, enhances brain function, and reduces the risk of Alzheimer's disease, a common illness among the elderly. People over 60 should eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week, preferably steamed or grilled to preserve nutrients, and avoid frying with a lot of oil. Secondly, dark green vegetables such as spinach, kale, broccoli, and amaranth. Green vegetables are a treasure trove of vitamins K, C, A, folate, along with minerals like magnesium, calcium, and potassium. In particular, vitamin K supports strong bones and prevents osteoporosis, a problem that almost all elderly people face. These vegetables are also rich in fiber, which helps with bowel movements, prevents constipation, balances cholesterol, and controls blood sugar. Older adults should eat at least 300-400 grams of green vegetables daily, combining various types to diversify nutrient sources. Third, whole grains such as oats, brown rice, whole wheat, and quinoa. Unlike refined grains, whole grains retain the bran and germ layers, containing a lot of fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, and iron. Fiber helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce bad cholesterol, control weight, and prevent colon cancer. Additionally, eating whole grains provides sustained energy throughout the day, avoiding the fatigue and sluggishness often seen in older adults. Wednesday is for legumes, especially soybeans and soybean products such as soy milk, tofu, and soy pudding. Soybeans are soft gold for the health of the elderly because they are rich in easily digestible plant protein that does not increase cholesterol like animal protein. Isoflavones in soybeans also help balance hormones, increase bone density, prevent osteoporosis, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and cancer. A diet including soybeans helps reduce the risk of obesity and diabetes, 2 major concerns in old age. Thursday, milk and low-fat dairy products such as fresh milk, yogurt, and cheese. After the age of 60, bone density decreases rapidly and the risk of fractures increases. Calcium and vitamin D in milk help strengthen bones, maintain healthy teeth, and prevent osteoporosis. Yogurt also provides beneficial bacteria for the digestive system, boosts immunity, and prevents digestive disorders. Each day, elderly people should consume 2 cups of milk or equivalent dairy products, preferably low-sugar and low-fat types to control weight. Friday, berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and black grapes. Although small, berries are a treasure of antioxidants, vitamin C, and polyphenols. They help neutralize free radicals, slow down the aging process of cells, protect the brain, and improve memory. Additionally, berries help boost immunity, prevent colds and flu, and protect the heart and eyesight. Elderly people can eat fresh berries, make smoothies, mix them with yogurt, or add them to salads to vary their taste. Finally, we cannot overlook nuts such as almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. These are excellent sources of unsaturated fatty acids, plant protein, vitamin E, magnesium, and fiber. Regular consumption of nuts helps reduce cholesterol, prevent heart disease and stroke, control blood pressure, and reduce arthritis inflammation. The vitamin E in nuts also helps slow down the aging process, improve memory, and nourish youthful skin. Just a small handful of nuts each day is enough to provide the necessary nutrients. In addition to choosing golden foods, the elderly need to pay attention to the principles of healthy eating. Eat a variety of food groups, prioritize fresh foods, limit processed foods, and reduce salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Divide meals into smaller portions throughout the day to reduce pressure on the digestive system. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly to improve absorption. Drink enough water and maintain light physical activities such as walking, yoga, and cycling to improve blood circulation, enhance mental well-being, and control weight. Some other special notes are to reduce the amount of salt in the diet to prevent high blood pressure and kidney disease. Limit foods high in sugar, such as candies and soft drinks, to avoid increased blood sugar and the risk of diabetes. Elderly people should also have regular health checkups, monitor weight, blood pressure, blood sugar, and blood lipids to promptly adjust their diet accordingly. Combining a reasonable diet, regular exercise, and maintaining a positive spirit will help people over 60 live happily and healthily, fully enjoying their old age with family and loved ones. Remember, health is the most valuable asset, and it all starts with daily meals and smart choices of golden foods for the later years. Building healthy eating habits not only helps prevent chronic diseases, but also improves the quality of life for people over 60 years old. In particular, priority should be given to fresh foods that are simply prepared to preserve nutrients. At the same time, maintaining a positive spirit, participating in social activities, and staying connected with family and friends are also important factors for the elderly to live healthily and happily every day. A scientific nutritional regimen not only brings physical benefits, but also helps maintain clarity and a comfortable spirit for the elderly. As age increases, the body's metabolism slows down, and the ability to absorb nutrients gradually decreases. Therefore, choosing appropriate foods, preparing them properly, and balancing daily portions play a key role in protecting health. First, adding fatty fish to the menu such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines provides a rich amount of omega-3. Omega-3 is well known for its ability to reduce inflammation, support memory, prevent stroke, and cardiovascular diseases. It is recommended to eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week, combined with vegetable oils like olive oil and canola oil to enhance cardiovascular protection. Additionally, the elderly should avoid deep-fried fish dishes. Instead, steaming, grilling, or braising helps preserve nutritional value. Besides fatty fish, dark green vegetables such as spinach, kale, broccoli, and collard greens contain abundant vitamins K, C, A, and fiber. Fiber helps the digestive system work efficiently and reduces constipation, a common issue among the elderly. Vitamin K supports bone formation and prevents osteoporosis. To maximize nutrient absorption, it is best to eat vegetables raw or lightly steamed, avoiding overcooking. Don't forget to combine various colorful vegetables to provide diverse nutrients and enhance appetite. Whole grains like brown rice, oats, whole wheat bread, and barley provide complex carbohydrates that help maintain stable energy without causing sudden blood sugar spikes. They also contain B vitamins, magnesium, iron, and fiber beneficial for the heart and brain. Elderly people should prioritize whole grains over refined starches like white bread and white rice, which can easily cause blood sugar spikes and bad fat accumulation. Soybeans and soybean products such as tofu, soy milk, and tempeh are excellent sources of plant protein, helping maintain muscle mass and reduce the risk of heart disease. Isoflavones in soy also help stabilize hormones and prevent osteoporosis in menopausal women. It is advisable to combine soy with nuts like almonds and walnuts to supplement protein and provide unsaturated fatty acids good for the brain and heart. Low-fat milk is a source of calcium, vitamin D, and protein necessary for strong bones and teeth. The elderly should choose skim milk or low-sugar yogurt to reduce the risk of high cholesterol and maintain stable weight. If lactose-intolerant plant-based milks such as almond milk, walnut milk, or soy milk can be alternatives. Additionally, supplementing calcium from cheese, tofu, and sardines is also very useful for preventing osteoporosis. Berries such as strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and black grapes are famous for their high antioxidant content, helping prevent aging, reduce cancer risk, and protect the brain and eyes. The elderly should eat fresh or frozen berries and avoid jams or canned juices with high sugar content. Berries can also be combined with yogurt, oats, or salads to enhance flavor and nutritional value. Nuts like almonds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts contain omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, vitamin E, magnesium, and fiber. These nutrients are very good for the heart and brain, helping reduce bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. However, they should be consumed in moderation, about a small handful daily, avoiding salted or sugar-coated nuts to prevent high blood pressure or weight gain. Besides food choices, eating habits are also very important. The elderly should divide meals into 4 to 5 smaller portions per day, avoiding overeating at once to reduce digestive pressure and better control blood sugar. Prioritize boiled, steamed, or lightly braised dishes, limit frying and sautéing, and avoid overly salty foods to reduce the risk of hypertension and kidney disease. Sugar and sweet foods should be limited to prevent diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular diseases. Drinking enough water daily is also crucial, especially since the elderly often have a reduced sense of thirst. They should drink 1.5 to 2 liters of water and can supplement with fresh vegetable and fruit juices or herbal teas. Avoid soft drinks, carbonated drinks, strong coffee, or alcohol, as they are not good for the heart, nervous system, and can cause dehydration. Moreover, the elderly should engage in gentle physical activities such as walking, practicing qigong, yoga, tai chi, or deep breathing exercises. Exercise not only helps improve physical strength and control weight, but also enhances mood and promotes better sleep. It is recommended to maintain 30 to 45 minutes of activity daily, depending on individual health. Maintaining a positive spirit and social connections is also key to helping the elderly live happily and healthily. Participating in clubs, community activities, chatting with children, grandchildren, and friends helps reduce stress, prevent depression, and stimulate brain activity. The elderly should spend time relaxing, reading, listening to music, and engaging in artistic activities to increase life inspiration. Regular health checkups are indispensable. The elderly should have a general health examination at least twice a year to detect potential diseases early, monitor blood pressure, blood sugar, blood lipids, liver and kidney function, and bone density. Regular health monitoring helps adjust diet and lifestyle promptly to prevent dangerous complications. Besides general principles, each person may have specific nutritional needs based on medical history, physical condition, and personal preferences. Therefore, it is best to consult a nutritionist or doctor to build a suitable menu that ensures adequate nutrients, balanced energy, and fits the health status. Additional notes for the elderly include eating slowly and chewing thoroughly to reduce digestive burden and increase satiety. Avoid late dinners and opt for light meals in the evening to sleep better. When preparing food, reduce oil and fat. Replace regular salt with natural seasonings like garlic, onion, pepper, and herbs to enhance flavor without harming health. If having difficulty chewing or swallowing, choose soft, easily digestible foods such as porridge, soup, mashed potatoes, and finely ground meat or fish. For those with diabetes, hypertension, high blood lipids, or kidney disease, follow a specialized diet as directed by a doctor, prioritizing high fiber, low sugar, low salt, and low saturated fat foods. Scientific nutrition combined with a healthy lifestyle is the foundation that helps people over 60 prevent diseases, maintain flexibility, clarity, and fully enjoy every day of old age. Love yourself by taking care of your health from the smallest things, setting goals to live happily, healthily, and meaningfully every day. Positive changes in diet and lifestyle not only benefit the body, but also contribute to family happiness, helping the elderly become role models of health and lifestyle for younger generations. Enjoying old age with peace, optimism, and a meaningful life is a precious gift that everyone should give to themselves. In addition to the nutritional principles mentioned above, building a comprehensive lifestyle for people over 60 also requires close coordination between diet, physical activity, mental care, and chronic disease management. As people enter old age, their body organs begin to age, nutrient absorption gradually decreases, and digestive, cardiovascular, bone and joint diabetes, and blood pressure problems frequently arise. Therefore, lifestyle habits need to be adjusted to suit each individual, ensuring personalization and flexibility. Regarding physical activity, elderly people should maintain gentle exercise habits such as walking, cycling, yoga, Tai Chi, or Qigong exercises. Spending just 30 minutes to 1 hour daily on physical activity helps improve blood circulation, enhance cardiovascular health, reduce the risk of osteoporosis, increase joint flexibility, and maintain stable weight. However, it is important to exercise according to one's ability, avoid overexertion, and steer clear of high-intensity sports that may cause injury. Before starting any exercise program, it is advisable to consult a doctor or physical therapist to choose a form suitable for one's health condition. Besides physical activity, mental health also plays an important role in maintaining health in old age. Upon retirement, elderly people often face feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or depression due to changes in living environment and reduced social activities. To overcome this, encourage them to participate in clubs, groups, community activities, or simply maintain habits of chatting and sharing with friends and family. Keeping an optimistic and positive spirit not only improves quality of life, but also boosts immunity and reduces the risk of depression and dementia. Hobbies such as reading, listening to music, caring for plants, raising pets, or attending art and craft classes are also great choices to help elderly people feel more meaningful every day. Additionally, sleep plays a significant role in health recovery. Elderly people often experience sleep difficulties such as insomnia, shallow sleep, or waking up during the night. To improve sleep quality, create a quiet, cool bedroom environment. Avoid using electronic devices before bedtime, maintain regular sleep schedules, and limit tea and coffee intake in the evening. If insomnia persists, it is advisable to visit a medical facility for timely consultation and treatment. Another important issue is regular health checkups. Elderly people should have a general health examination at least 1 to 2 times a year, or as prescribed by a doctor if they have underlying conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or bone and joint problems. Blood tests, blood pressure measurement, liver and kidney function tests, cancer screening, X-rays, or ultrasounds help detect abnormalities early and guide effective treatment. Especially, elderly people must strictly follow medication instructions and not change dosages or stop medication without professional advice. In nutritional care, besides the foods mentioned, elderly people should supplement with calcium-rich foods such as shrimp, crab, small fish eaten with bones, yogurt, and cheese to prevent osteoporosis. Supplement vitamin D by sunbathing in the early morning or using functional foods as directed. Colorful vegetables and fruits like carrots, pumpkin, broccoli, tomatoes, oranges, grapefruit, and pineapple not only provide vitamins but also help strengthen the immune system. It is best to minimize sweets, carbonated drinks, processed foods, fatty red meats, and overly salty or spicy dishes to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and kidney problems. Eating smaller meals throughout the day helps the digestive system work efficiently and reduces feelings of fullness and nausea. Elderly people should prioritize soft, easy-to-chew, and easily digestible foods and avoid overeating at night. If they have underlying conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or kidney disease, they should follow a specific diet as instructed by a nutritionist. Absolutely do not skip meals, follow inappropriate diets, or use excessive functional foods without guidance. Moreover, ensuring food safety is an indispensable factor. Elderly people have weakened immune systems and are prone to infections from unsanitary food. Therefore, choose clean, clearly sourced foods, wash vegetables and fruits thoroughly before use, cook food thoroughly, store food properly, and avoid leaving leftovers overnight or reusing them multiple times. If symptoms of digestive disorders such as abdominal pain, diarrhea, or nausea occur, seek medical attention immediately to prevent serious complications. Finally, family support plays an extremely important role. Encouragement, care, sharing, listening, and creating opportunities for elderly people to participate in communal activities help them feel loved, connected, and motivated to live happily and healthily every day. A reasonable diet, healthy lifestyle, positive spirit, and the companionship of loved ones are the keys for every elderly person to enjoy a full and meaningful life with their loved ones.